Hey, Pickers, Mighty Mike, Pickin Weeds Vintage. How are ya? I'm with Ollie. Hi, Ollie. All right, so it is Tuesday. We didn't set up today because they're calling for rain showers and some thunder showers later today. But you know what? Already after 10, and the clouds have arrived. One thing I know about the reseller business, people spend money when it's nice. It's actually nice weather-wise. But a lot of people will say, looks like it's gonna rain. I don't feel like walking around outside in the rain. So it was a better decision to stay home today. But look at the progress we got done yesterday.
Wow.
It's really, really coming along. And it's a project when you let things go like we did. But when you're just so busy. By the way, harvesting sugar peas right now. And I was just eating them off the vine, popping them into my mouth. I love them raw. Of course, you can cook them. They release some sugar when you cook them. That's why they're called sugar peas. But honestly, you can cut them up, put them in a salad, and they have a natural sugar. I love them raw, and I was eating a bunch of them while I was working in the garden. Want to do a quick haul video, and this is from our week off when Kay was with us. We really put in a full week, and we did a lot of thrifting, we did a lot of picking, we did a lot of yard sailing, trash picking, the whole 9 yards. So what I'm gonna do is, we're just gonna do like a best of, or just some unique items, unusual items, some oddities that we found, and we wanted to share them with you. Thanks a lot for watching this edition of Pickin Weeds Vintage. We're gonna shoot this video, and then after that, I have to head to the post office and mail an overnight sale. And then we have to get ready for the flea tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be 80, and it's a mixture of sunshine and clouds, and it looks like it's gonna be a gorgeous day. So we gotta pack for our next show. All right, so let's take a look here. And this was from Saturday. We got this guy for $1, and it's the Great Wall of China baseball cap. And maybe this is one time where you don't mind something being made in China. And it's pretty clean on the inside. That wasn't really worn a whole lot. Honestly, these kind of things are interesting to me because the lady we bought it from, the woman we bought it from, told the entire story of how she and a friend, they walked the Great Wall of China. Obviously, they didn't walk the whole thing, but they decided to get a baseball cap. It's a little bit longer here on this part than the American baseball caps. And again, it just stood out. For $1, had to do it. All right, we got this wooden mallet, and this was from the thrift store. Not in the best of shape. It's very heavy. The block is very heavy. And they had $5 on it. We paid $2.50. And that was our friend Dave at Humane. And it looks like it's LINK star hickory number, and I can't read the rest of it. So I haven't had a chance to look it up. This is a true blue antique, this wooden mallet. And when you get an opportunity to buy something like that at $2.50, probably just for a display piece, you got to take it. Speaking of a really good buy at the thrift, how about this one for $1.50? And I know some people get up in the air and they say, or they get very upset, that's not true folk art. I think this one does qualify as folk art. And it's a Peterbilt tractor trailer. And you can see here, Peterbilt. And it's Hoover Hauling was the name of the company. And the wheels work. And it's pretty cool. And it has a tractor on the back. And all of this was just for $1.50. And you can take this out. I mean, it's homemade for sure. And maybe back when this was made, I don't know, in the 50s or 60s, you know, you had maybe a grandparent or a dad or an uncle or somebody that was very good in the wood shop. And they made it for a Christmas gift or a birthday gift or just a toy to play with. And you just don't see that as much today. That is certainly something from yesteryear. And for $1.50, I couldn't believe that it was still there. They must have just put it out. I mean, even look at the wheels here too. and there's a nail in there. And for it to run smoothly with no problem at all, I just thought that was a cool find for $1.50. Kay got some bumper stickers here. Promote pork. Run over a chicken today. Bob Hale, Pig Racing Stables. The advertising, 25 cents. The 3 pigs there. It's kind of cool. Happiness is yelling bingo. And this is Bingo Glue Division HSC Saginaw, Michigan. And again, for just $0.25, vintage bingo bumper sticker. Get out of my way, I'm going to bingo. And that was in San Francisco where that was made. And again, for just 25 cents. Look at the color that they had back then. Something like this, all 3 of these, when you go to an antique mall or even a show, you'll see many people will mount these on a piece of white cardboard, and then they'll put a piece of plastic over it as well to preserve it. And then also if people want to display it. And you don't see as many bumper stickers. Now you have the clingies, and you'll have little window clings or stickers, but not the true bumper stickers like I saw in the 1970s when I was growing up. We did end up getting the ceramic deer, the mom, and the fawn, and that was $5, and that was at the Humane Store that supports animals. And this is just beautiful. I love the glaze on here. It's oversized. It was made in 1985. That's the year I graduated high school. And it's signed by the artist. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, it's not a Jim Shore, right? But it's cool. You just don't see the ceramic like this anymore. And I don't know, the color just really, really grabs me. Probably not going to make a whole lot on this one. Maybe ask 15. Maybe you can get 20 at the flea or on Marketplace. But I just love this. And the fact that it has the little white spots on the fawn, I just thought it's really cool. Aww. All right, Kay saw this one, and this is a baby doll outfit and accessory case. And this was made in the USA, 1984, by Terra Toy Corporation in Glendale, New York. And it will hold most 16-inch to 18-inch outfits and accessories, including Cabbage Patch Kids, Flower Kids, Preemies, and Softina. Even the way that they did the baby doll lettering, it really looks like it's for the Cabbage Patch Kids. It's in really good condition. There is a stain up here at the top corner that might get off. We might be able to get that off with Goo Gone, but that might have been where a sticker was years ago. And the inside is pretty clean, and it presents nicely. And you even have, and I think this is why Kay decided to get this one, you have the Cabbage Patch. I don't know if you can see that, but it has the Cabbage Patch hangers. So, and they're on a little thing up there. Let me see if I can get that down without breaking it. Okay, here we go. There are 3 hangers. So, you know what? Honestly, we have not had the best of luck with Cabbage Patch Kids. We do have a listing right now on Marketplace, and I think we have a wooden cradle, and it might even be kind of like a folk art piece. Somebody made it homemade with the Cabbage Patch stickers on the front and the back, and then 2 Cabbage Patch Kids with the jacket on, with the clothing on. And I think we started it for the whole lot of 3 at like 60, then we went to 50, and I think it's at 40. So, you know, Cabbage Patch, maybe we should try it on eBay, but it got a lot of hits on Marketplace, and a lot of people are like, this is great, wow, it takes me back to my childhood. But do they want to spend the money for it, or they just revisit it in their minds, and they like to get excited, wow, that's a great piece, whatever, but they're not really willing to buy things. And you find that a lot in the reseller business. Even when you're set up at the flea, people say, wow, I love that, oh, that's great. And as soon as they find out the price, and they may not even come up with a counter offer, they'll just walk away, thank you. So it does happen. All right, Kay found this one. It's the French fries. That is really cool. It's a plush. We got that at the BINS, so probably paid, you know, like 25 cents or 30 cents. I don't know. because it's not very heavy at all. But it was at Goodwill for $1.99, didn't sell, and it ended up at the bins. It does have a little bit of a spot here, but I think we might be able to get that off. The advertising's always fun. Whenever you can get anything oversized, especially at that price, I say take it. This is pretty cool. This is a billboard, and it's like a salesman sample. You know, when you're a company and you order a billboard, a lot of times the salesperson, the billboard company, they will give you a miniature, but it's usually plastic, and it'll have, you know, your billboard. So, you know, the manager can put it on their desk, the supervisor, put it in the showroom, whatever. But this is different. This is, I think this might be a salesman sample, and we got it for $1 at a thrift store that supports the ministry. And I love it. I think it's really cool. And this was from Christian Aid Ministries, if you can see the advertising there. And it is a spiritual one. There is evidence for God, 855 for truth, and it gives a scripture verse, Romans 1:20. But boy, you can, very rarely do you find something like this. It's a metal, it's heavy, and it really displays well. I thought for $1, that's pretty cool. So I believe this may be a salesman sample, because they just, for the company to give these away, the other ones you would get when you'd order a billboard were plastic. And I know that from working at a company where they had billboards. So that is a really good find for $1. Wow.
Wow.
All right, this one is from the bins at Goodwill. And this is one of the door covers. It's a 6-foot door cover. Santa door cover. Look at Santa Claus there. And it's made of waterproof vinyl plastic. That's the actual picture. It's made in Korea for Stanwell Trading Company in New York. And the size is 31 inches by 72 inches. And you can see, look at the color, look at the graphics there. That's pretty cool. I did not look this one up, but it does definitely, it looks like it's from yesteryear for sure. So I'm not sure if it's at the 70s or early 80s or even the late 60s. But it looks like it comes from Grant's. That was the sticker from the retail store. Anytime you have sealed in the plastic or new in the box, great for reselling, whether at the flea, at your antique booth, or even on eBay. And this will make a great eBay post as well, because there are those that collect vintage Christmas. All right, speaking of vintage Christmas, Kay got these. And I can't remember if it says it was $3.99. If she got this at the bins, I think she might have got this at the bins. And it's a whole bunch of Christmas balls. Either that, she got it at a Goodwill. And it's going to be fun to go through. Probably won't post this right now, just because we're just going into July, right? But maybe at the end of summer, when you see the resellers starting to get ready for the fall. Never too early to post Christmas, right? I think there are some gems in that one, and they're very old, and it'll be fun to go through. So if we did pay by the pound, probably not bad at all. Maybe, I don't know, $1.64, $1.99, something like that. Next up, we got this Kmart bonus pack by Shakespeare. Since 1897. Trophy, soft pack lure assortment, 71 piece. And it has the Velcro. It looks like it was not opened. And, well, maybe it was down here. I see this for the first time. But yeah, this, again, we got this at the bin. Made in Korea. And I'm sure we can sell that either on eBay. We got a whole bunch of fishing stuff. Kay just had a feeling about it. She said, you know what, for that price, I think maybe we can do that. But fishing lures, I mean, especially new in the pack, and they're older, I think we'll do okay on that. This gal is an UNESCO statue, and she is lovely. I think she is resin, and she was marked $6, but we got her for half off because they had half off at one of our favorite local thrift stores in the one room. And you know Inesco from some of the other statues that we've already shown, and some of the statues from yesteryear, some really good ones. And this is Friends of the Feather, 1998 Inesco Corporation, designed by Karen Hahn. But yes, she is a beauty. Really, really love this Native American statue. And I think that one is going to do really well. Again, these are the highlights of our incredibly, I don't want to say tiring week, but she went back to work tired. I'm exhausted, but it was a great week. We did a lot of good picking. We got a lot of great items, but now we have to post them. And that's the thing with a reseller, budgeting your time and making sure that you make the time to post these items. And that's why I'm shooting this video today, because honestly, I had all this stuff on here. I need to use this as my backdrop, and this is where I play the stuff, or put the stuff on, and then I have the light here, the studio light. So it's one of the reasons that I really wanted to do this haul video, so I can clear this off and start getting these things up on Marketplace and on our eBay store. Exciting stuff, isn't it? Yeah! Okay, we got the Philly Fanatic. How about that, huh? I'm no Jim Henson, but we got the Philly Fanatic hand puppet, and he's actually a lot of fun. I think we might want to keep this one because I'm just having a good time. But he is a official MLB baseball. I am just having too much fun with this. But yeah, we got him at the Goodwill bins. Hey, when you're going to Goodwill, to the bins, you definitely want to get items that are light. Right, Fanatic? And he agrees. So this is just a no-brainer for our eBay store, or maybe even to keep, huh? Put him up there with Kermit over there. He's green just like Kermit. And I have the, look at the back there, the way he has his Phillies cap, the rally cap, Fanatic, and it's Bleacher Creatures. There's the official MLB merchandise. 2011 Bleacher Creature LLC. So that's a fun piece, the Philly Fanatic. All right, we went to Jubilee, I think it was, another thrift store that supports the ministry, churches, prison ministry, pregnant moms, the homeless, the whole 9 yards, and those who have fallen upon hard times. But yeah, we got this bag and this bag. It was a half off on toys. This bag is loaded. Ooh, look at the frog super, or that is a, that's not a frog. That is a, what are those fish that just kind of swim around? I'm having a mental block. Happens all the time. I didn't eat breakfast yet. No, I did have breakfast. Mighty Mike, you're losing it. Beta fish. That's a beta fish in there, I think. But yeah, this was, how much was this? Oh, it's on the handle here. $3.49. So each of these were $3.49. So it's half off of that. And you know what I do with these? I like to take a jar, like this Jaw Teasers jar with the colorful sticker on the front, and then you fill it. And now you have a nice display. Hey, I see people selling vintage Super Balls for, you know, $1 a piece, or even 2 for $1. So you have, let's say, 100 in here, and you have the, I think this I paid $1 for the glass jar, and I bought all these in different lots from the different thrift stores. You know, you can turn around and flip it for $30, $40. It makes a really, really good display. So now I have some more. Oh, we even have a hacky sack in here. What else do we have? Oh, it's Marvin. So yeah, these will be fun lots to go through. But again, color. We always talk about color brings people into your booth, especially if you're set up outside and that morning sun is coming through. As I said, I didn't set up today. It's cloudy. But boy, when you have a beautiful day and the sun's hitting it, people just get excited and say, how much? I love it. By the way, I did get the Lipton iced tea that I traded with Robert. It did blow up. It was kind of hard, though, to push, because they had the seal where you put the air in, and it was all the way at the bottom, so I had a hard time pushing the top back in, but it does look really nice. I think that'll do well. All right, we got the puzzle art. We showed you that before, but right underneath that, bum-ba-da-dum, this is a mud flap. And I got this for 99 cents. And it's for a big Mack truck, big tractor trailer. And I just thought it was really cool. Someone can use it for a display piece. But look at how big that mud flap is compared to what you have on your car or your van or whatever. But it has a spiritual message on it. Jesus is Lord, transport for Christ. You know, many truckers are open about their faith, and I just thought this one, it was pretty cool. I just couldn't pass it by, and it's just one of those things, a great display piece, or someone who collects oddities, put that in the corner and say, what is that? Is that a mud flap? That's humongous. All right, behind us, we have this piece, and I got this at a yard sale on Saturday, and this is probably from the 60s or 70s, and a gentleman who was selling it, I forget what the whole story was behind it, but I think either it was at a conference or something, and at first I thought it was a religious, one of those money is the root of all, or the love of money is the root of all evil, but this one says, money is the seed of money. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, 1758, and it has a picture of the globe. So for $1, I thought, you know what? That qualifies as an oddity to me. It's just different. It's just a little off the beaten path, or as they say, right? All right, we did get this lottery sign for $10, and it is a retired Pennsylvania lottery. And of course, Powerball and Mega Millions. They're in a multi-state lottery, and I believe now Mega Millions is on, or one of them's on Monday night. Maybe that's Powerball. So this is older. It does have a website on, but palottery.com. But when it was working, it did have a cord here, and I asked the guy, does it light up? He goes, no, it never lit up. So, or it doesn't light up, but it did at one. But still, for the advertising, I think it's really cool, and we listed it on Marketplace, and we already got some inquiries. So we paid up for it. We paid $10, and we're probably going to try to get at least 40. Maybe we'll take 30. We already had an offer at 30, but that was like an hour, not even an hour after I posted it. And we figured we'll just let it go. We told the guy that just posted it. It's yours for 30 by Friday if it doesn't sell. We got this animal lunchbox, and that was also at Jubilee, and it was half off in the toy section, so it was only 99 cents. It is newer. Again, it was originally $10, but Muppet stuff. Animal, animal. I love that one commercial where they said, we have an animal up on our attic, and it was animal for the Muppets. Muppet stuff is hot, and it makes a nice display piece. Yeah, it's not that old. It is clean inside. And I know there's a Jim Henson documentary in the works, and I believe that Ron Howard is working on, I think it's Ron Howard, but I know that they're making a documentary on Jim Henson. That'll be a lot of good Muppet stuff. I can't wait for that because I'm a huge Muppet fan. Also, we have Mountain Dew sign here, got for $2. It does work, it does light up, and the guy joked around and said that the batteries are probably worth more than the $2, so I don't have it plugged in, because if I did, then it would be taking up the juice. And then also, we got the stackers, those cups that you, we got that for $1, and I wanted to show that. It's one of those cups where they go, you know what I mean? That's a bad imitation. But you stack are they called stackers? It's around here somewhere. That's the problem when you don't post everything. You have all this stuff. We got the speed stacks for $1. And it has everything. It has the cups. It has the timer. And it has the mat that you roll out. How about that? For $1 on Amazon, they're going for $46. This also was from our vacation. And this is a John Deere pennant for NASCAR. I don't know who number 23 is, but it's a John Deere licensed product, and it still has the original Windcraft Sports logo attached there. And we paid up for that one. It was $3. Got that at the thrift store. But I know some NASCAR stuff still does good, and it's actually NASCAR, and it's John Deere as well. You saw the Wuzzles that Kay held up, and this is from 1984. Hasbro, Bradley Incorporated, Walt Disney Productions. And honestly, that's in pretty good condition, and I'm not going to try to hold it up. There was one on eBay. I think they were asking $100, and it had holes in it, and ours doesn't. So I think we're going to do really well. We got that at the BINS, so it's very, very light. It almost feels like a big piece of cotton. We got the Donald Duck Diamond Brand H chalkboard. It's made out of wood, and it's Walt Disney Productions, and it has 80% of the chalk unbroken. We got that for $5. And I just love the advertising. Obviously not perfect, but you know, something this old, really, to still have it in that age, that condition, something that age in this condition is a really good find for $5. Wow, what a fantastic week of picking, thrifting, yard sailing, trash picking, the whole 9 yards. We really, really did well. And thank you so much for watching and supporting our channel, supporting our eBay store, Pickin, Weeds Vintage, and our other social media platforms. I'm Mighty Mike. Thanks for watching. Happy picking, everybody.